I said something crazy first. All right. You ready? Check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear yourself? You gotta put your headset on. You are tuned in to the hottest radio show in the land. This is the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King, Poison Ivy the Entertainer, and we missing Haji today. She had to do a final. She had told me she can do her final. So we hoping she passed. I mean, we might get some money out of it.
I hope so.
But today, if you want to call in, of course, the number is always open, 216-526-1555. We appreciate you calling in and tuning in with us. We always like to talk. But today we in studio, we'll have Danielle Taylor from NowWeKnow.net. And that's a awareness organization for the ladies. And we'll talk about that a little bit. We also got my man Ronald Jones. He will be in the building talking about AWE, which has to do with academic sports program. It's helping the kids and benefiting the kids, and I like that. Always trying to help the kids out. Poison, what's going on with you, man? Yeah, I've been telling you to go.
I called you, but I went down there too.
Because I was already down there earlier, that's why.
I went down there Tuesday, and it was cool. I liked it.
Did you get on the mic?
Yeah, I did. The band didn't rock with me, but
Right, yeah, I remember you did that. Because I went down there Tuesday and I saw your boy EP down there, and we chopped it up.
No, I went this Tuesday too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I went Tuesday too. I got there early though.
Oh, okay.
I got there real early. I was kind of on a date.
Kind of on the date.
Kind of on the date.
I missed the chicken and Chicago chicken thing.
Yeah, I went down there yesterday too.
How was that?
I was there. I missed everything. I got there late.
Wow.
The performer already did her thing. Shout out to Journey Blue. She did her thing. I heard. I saw the video on Facebook. So Journey Blue always do her thing. But I've been running around. I'm starting to feel at my age.
Well, maybe you need to work out.
I do work out. That's the thing.
Cut back on the steak.
Nah.
Stop going.
I don't have to cut back on the steak.
Chris all the time.
I don't go by Ruth Chris. I haven't even been to one yet. I go to Longhorn.
Stop going to Longhorn.
But it's not that because I work out all the time.
So what you think it is?
It's just age. I think like my chest be getting heavy, and I know what it. And know really what it is. I drink too much.
Stop drinking so much.
I try to, but
you gotta drink on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to work on.
And if you skip Saturday, drink on Sunday.
Well, I'm gonna try to just cut it down to 3 days a week if I can.
Right, that's what I do.
But I go to karaoke every night of the week. So it's like I don't know what to do. I mean,
I have to partake in something else to get in your groove.
I might have to start getting some old duels or something like that. Maybe that's it. Drinking a non-alcoholic beverage that tastes like alcohol.
What's that, Rolling Stone?
No, that's Rolling Rock is.
Rolling Rock doesn't got 5% or something.
It's
like
still
that,
alcohol, man. It's still alcohol. I'm thinking of old duels. That's not. It's like a fake alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
You don't drink it.
Get something like Rolling Rock is like. Don't do nothing to you.
So since Haji won't be here, I will be the person doing the pay it forward today, which is odd because I don't usually do it. But she sent me what she had, and what we got after we come from break. Poison go do her thing, and then I'm gonna do my thing, and then of course sports is gonna be the same as always. Go Cavs. Cavs been sitting down though. The Cavs is resting. We ain't gonna talk about it right now though. We talk about that when we come back. But speaking of your music, man. So I got you. You edited your song for you as far as to make it into a thing, but I think I could edit it and make it and edit it for radio.
Please do.
But I ain't gonna do it.
Why?
Because I don't want to. You should. That's your good job, man. I don't want to mess it up.
That's what you.
Because I try to throw my voice on there.
Yeah, what you gonna say? D's good.
D-E-E-D.
Oh no,
Everything deed. No, everything deed. It'll be all about me.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Well, so
we
couldn't do your song with me on it.
No thanks.
Now
no thanks.
And if you're on Facebook and all that stuff, of course, we do the Vibe on Air section on the Vibe on Air page on Facebook first, and then we switch over to my Facebook where everybody's going to see it. But, if you are, of course, tuning in, we on Mixler. Please download the Mixler app. Pass the word along. Get more people to subscribe to it on Mixler. Of course, on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube and subscribe. We getting our lift is moving. We trying to move it more. Haji be in the building, but she ain't here today. But Poison always hanging. Eating her what's the Mike?
They are awesome too.
I ain't had no Mike and Ike's, man, in forever.
So
Hold it up to the camera, cause I gotta straighten your camera out too.
So
I might as well do it while we on here.
right.
See, cause all they see is just the Mike and Ike's. They don't even see you.
They so good.
When the last time? How often do you get Mike and Ike's?
Every so often.
Every so often.
Yeah, like I would say maybe twice every 2-3 months.
Twice every 2-3 months.
Not too much, but I do like them. I know they're not good for you, but
Mike and Ike's was dope.
Good.
That was the candy back in the day.
Yeah, they got that corn syrup in it.
I couldn't stand them Boston baked beans.
I love those.
Boston baked beans was whack. That was the whack candy.
You was a Chico stick.
Yeah, because who want to eat beans when you can eat beans for dinner?
You got a Chico
You gonna eat candy beans?
You was eating Chico sticks?
I ain't eat no Chico sticks. I just didn't eat Boston baked beans. I ain't eat no Boston baked beans. That's all I'm saying.
Did you eat the Laffy Taffy?
Oh yeah, I ate the Laffy Taffy. I like Chico sticks too.
Chico sticks was everything.
Chico sticks was the business.
You know what I used to like? Those little candies that taste like a cigarette.
You mean the candy cigarettes? That's what they were
No,
called.
not the candy cigarettes, not the smoke ones.
Did they taste like a cigarette though, or did they look like a cigarette?
No, the little ones in the yellow and red wrapper, and when you bite them, they was like real sticky and kind of hard.
But they tasted like a cigarette.
Like cigarettes. Yeah.
That's not good, boys.
But they did.
I don't know if I want to eat a candy that tastes like a
I
cigarette.
didn't saw one to eat.
That's why I stopped smoking.
You know what I didn't like?
Aim high in here, crack it up, because he like. Have you ever heard something like
I'm
that?
gonna find them. We're gonna eat them.
Eat.
And you'll see it tastes like a cigarette. But
That's not good though. How's that good?
I don't like those dots. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, I can't get past the candy that tastes like a cigarette.
I gotta find it.
Cause I don't get it.
I gotta find it. They like, what do you call those things? They like yellow and red wrapper, and the candy itself is like brownish, like or whatever.
We gonna figure that out, cause that's crazy.
And they taste like a cigarette.
So it tastes like tar and tobacco and nicotine.
It tastes like a cigarette.
I don't get it, man.
Wait till I find this candy. Wait till I find out.
I've had candy cigars, which is usually gum.
Yeah,
I've had the fake cigarettes, which is like a lot of sugary type of candy. But I've never had no candy that who make it by Newport.
Remember the
Newport make this candy.
I mean, to me, it tastes like a cigarette.
But that's
I don't know what it tastes like to somebody else. But when you do, it's like what kind of flavor is it? What kind of candy? It's like an old candy. Like those.
Oh, that's back when in the days when they didn't care about taste. Right. They put everything in the candy anyway.
Yeah, like one of those butterscotch candies.
Like when you go play in the playground, you fall on like concrete.
Yeah.
Before they made soft concrete playground areas.
I'm telling you, this candy tastes like a cigarette. Is it a Mary Jane?
Man, I don't know. That don't sound like no type of candy either for no kid.
All I know.
Mary Jane though.
All I know is
so now we got weed flavored candies.
Wait till I find it.
Well, they do have weed flavored candies, but that's
till
something
I
else.
find it.
I'm gonna put this.
Be like, oh, it do taste like a cigarette.
It tastes.
It do taste like a cigarette. That's that cheap candy too.
That's I can't even speak on it. I can't even speak on it.
I'm just saying.
No, you know what candy used to be? What was the ones? The Jolly Ranchers, but it wasn't Jolly Ranchers. It was the long sticks that was like the Jolly Ranchers.
A Jolly Rancher stick.
Was it Jolly? That's what they was.
Mm-hmm.
The Jolly Rancher sticks. Those was the boom. Those was the move.
Lick on them till they get skinny.
Yeah, and then when they start to first lick them and they start cracking, they cut your tongue up.
That was everything. And the Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks, man.
Yeah,
Pop Rocks was for experimentation because you tried to see if you could drink a pop with them.
Oh, I didn't do that.
And see if you blow your head off.
Did you do that, Dave?
I did it.
What happened?
Nothing.
I ain't do that.
I know somebody tried to feed one to a baby though.
No,
because they just wanted to see a baby eat a Pop Rock. They stopped her from. I ain't gonna let no baby eat no Pop Rocks and drink pop.
That's like giving the baby something sour.
Yeah, that's
funny to watch.
what was the other ones? What was the other ones you used to get? Oh, they always had the penny candies, of course. The hard Bazooka Joe gum, them little dollar candy gums that take forever to chew down.
The best candy ever, and they still do it the same way to this day, is the bag of Fruities. You go to school, pull out them Fruities, put them Fruities out your pocket. To this day, I still buy Fruities. I roll over out my sleep and I eat Fruities.
Let me ask you another question. What? Are you a superhero?
Sometimes.
Because you got your superhero mask on today.
These my bows.
Now, you look like Ant Woman.
Call these my bows.
Like mask face.
Yeah, these my bows.
You look like look straight into that camera right there. Let people now do a superhero move.
That's the bow look.
That's not even a superhero
that
move.
was the bow look.
That's the bow
That's
look. They do like a bow. It would have been slick though if you would have had the bow glasses on with a bow on your head and a bow tie on your neck. Yeah. You could have been like Strong Bow. Strong Bow.
Ooh, that's a dope superhero name.
That's a fruity beer.
Is it?
Yeah, Strongbow. You ain't never seen them commercials. Strongbow. We not sponsoring Strongbow or anything. Not. So if we mention your name,
Mike and Knight.
Yeah, even though I'm about to get one, give me one.
Let
me get. You gonna get? Yeah. See, you ate them all already.
I'm sorry.
But we here.
They gluten free.
Are they gluten free?
Yeah.
Mike and Ike's are gluten free.
Now.
Never knew that.
Now they are.
So, of course, in my mission of trying to promote local music, I got some new music from a couple of people. And both of them are pretty dope, and of course people following the rules, making sure that they send us some clean music. I'm going to play some of this music when we go on break in a second. But if you do want us to play your music, please send it to The Vibe on Air, not The Vibe on the Air, like Aim High, because he sent pictures to the wrong place. I don't know why. But it's The Vibe on Air at gmail.com. And as long as your music is clean and mixed, we will play it as we always do. I got a dude now, and his name is Substance Abuse, which is a dope name in itself because it just sounds like it could be two things. But,
sounds like something a couple people I know going through.
Right. But he had sent us something from my man, the one and only. It's a cut with him featuring none other, and you ain't gonna believe this when I say it, none other than KRS-One.
Okay.
He got KRS-One on track, dude from Cleveland. So we about to play that, and we about to also drop it to another one from what's his name? I gotta look it up here. It's Manic the 17th. Oh, it's produced by Manic the 17th. My fault. I have his name after we play it, but it's called You the Man. But this is the hottest radio show in Cleveland, Ohio, Cleveland, Tennessee, Cleveland, Texas, Cleveland Avenue, Cleveland Road. Wherever you got Cleveland at, you are tuned into The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the open mic king, Poison Ivy, Haji out today. But we'll be back in a little bit. Make sure if you want to talk to us, 216-526-1555. Make sure you tune in on YouTube. Make sure you tune in on Mixlr. Make sure you tune it in. We're going to get this music going. This is The Vibe.
Respect the past, live in the now, and leave something for the hereafter. Perfect this craft like the blast master. right past it. And it's not just because I'm an arrogant bastard.
We pick up red rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back. Hey yo, pick up SOJ, hey, pick up red rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back. MCing is my craft, sir. I perceive things faster. I come from my future, not my past, sir. I'm smooth like lacquer. We were taught that the past comes first and the future comes after. But the year doesn't matter. I appear as a rapper with rap, SO Trey in the hereafter, where time doesn't pass ya. And you can ask the master what comes after, and he replies laughter. The future we after is past disasters, past slashes, flashes, and gun blasters. We don't need apocalyptic pastors pumping fear faster. Hear the blast master and laugh after. The future is more colorful than past rappers. Think about that city life, less tractors, more real people, less actors. No more backstabbers, the governments are non-factor. So we pick up SOJ, yeah, we pick up red rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back. Hey yo, pick up SOJ, hey, pick up red rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back.
Ask me what's more dismal, the future or the past? Cause in the past, rappers had more respect, pub and cash, plus a lot of flash. Guest list for clubs that crash. Promo visit played on TV, LPs was selling fast. Who could tell that wouldn't last? Remember getting advances, now we advance into a future that seems to have less chances. The past just seemed less scandalous, no labels was so shady. Now I just wish there was still some labels left to pay. But stressing this is crazy, cause we're never going back. Gotta focus on the merch, the tours, the shows we're rap. Still appreciated cause these peeps are pissed and jaded. Want a future where you don't have to rap like shit to make it. Cause facts have been misstated when it comes to who's the dopest. Got love for yesteryear, but the future's where we're focused. The future where the hope is. True artists stock some bread, trying to keep some hope alive for the times we got ahead.
So we pick up SOJ, yeah, we pick up red rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back. Hey yo, pick up SOJ, hey, pick up red rap, we pick up KRS, and your subs where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track or whatever, never back.
Yo, crazy shout out to my man Don Salant, the Don Ways One, you know what I'm saying? The original 6 Sense crew, DJ Lion, Cut Master Kurt, and of course, Blast Master KRS-One. We ain't never looking back, you know what I'm saying? It's time to move forward.
I know they don't believe me. I know that she wanna leave me. I know no ain't got my bag like I got my own bag, even though I can't see it. I look in the mirror and I say that you the man, you the man, you the man. Nobody do it like you can. I know they used to laugh at me. Now it seems like them just get mad at me. And she wish that she had a page with me. Girl, it's too late to throw that at me. All you block, then delete the middle finger to all you that didn't believe me. I done came a long way from grinding and now you need me, but I don't pick up the phone cause all of you greedy. I done gave a lot of chances, I done showed a lot of love, gave a lot of hugs, but they take it for granted. My life is damaged, but I don't panic. Losing their life over trust, how the fuck do you manage? And you know you gotta cut them off, how do you plan it? I just tell them straight up, look what you done made up. Sending me's in the makeup, good like you just wait up. I know they don't believe me. I know that she wanna leave me. I know no ain't got my bag like I got my own bag, even though I can't see it. I look in the mirror and I say that you the man, you the man, you the man. Nobody do it like you can. In the studio spitting at my heart. When you see me out the bullet, you can tell where the pain go. Got a lot of bad memories that I try to get away from, but I can't let go. I just need my time alone. I just need time to think when I'm in my zone. Heartbreak from all the people did me wrong. But I'm a soldier, I'ma stay strong. I don't give a fuck about nobody, and I don't wanna trust nobody, girl. I don't wanna love nobody. I just wanna rub on your body. They told me nobody needs nobody. Probably one of the reasons that I'm cold-hearted. I ain't one of them that need love, shawty. I just can't do so I can get a shawty. Whoa, wanna leave me. I know no ain't got my bag like I got my own bag. Even though I can't see it, look in the mirror and I say that you the man, you the man. Nobody do it like you can.
We back. The vibe on air. Mr. D is the open mic king. Poison Ivy. The queen. Hey, yo. S.O. Trey, Substance Abuse with KRS-One. And I'm still trying to find the name of that artist for you, the man. I got to look it up in my email because I thought I had it. It was pretty dope. What you think? Now, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing poison, but I gotta rebut you real quick. You don't like KRS-One? How you don't like KRS-One?
Everybody says that when I say that, like I'm supposed to like him. Everybody don't like me, but I just don't like the way that he raps. And I don't even like to say that because, you don't down nobody's craft, and I'm not doing that. I'm not saying he can't rap. I just don't like the way it sounds.
And I mean, I'm not knocking that you can like who you like. I just, to me, he was one of the reasons why when I used to rap,
He
I
played
started
way,
rapping.
he was legendary and all that, and that's cool. But I just don't like the way he raps. It is what it is.
I feel you, Poison. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't like it.
Whatever. That's just my truth. Hey, KRS-One,
He cool.
you cool.
He ain't worried about you.
He ain't thinking about me.
I ain't even went live yet
Yeah, he
on
ain't thinking
Facebook.
about me, so.
But it's all right. It's all right. I can't believe it. I ain't never heard nobody say, no, I don't like it.
Yeah, I just don't.
Wow.
I would say somebody else too, but then you would lose your mind.
Ooh, no, say it.
I'm not gonna say it because I like a couple songs that he made. I just really don't like the way he rap either.
Who was that?
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Some songs he got I like. I really like them, but then I can't listen to nothing else. And there's nothing that I can listen to that KRS.
Well, Slick Rick had a limited repertoire too because he got to a lot of legal problems. But I mean, damn, KRS-One though.
Yeah.
See, I can't believe that.
I'm
That's
just saying.
rough.
And I didn't even want to tell the world that, but it is what it is.
Well, you gotta make your opinions. That's how you're
That's
a very opinionated person. So I'm gonna force you to be opinionated. I don't care. And if you're gonna talk about mine, I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh,
Talking about KRS-One. We got one of our first guests in.
hey.
She finna have a seat real quick. No, right there where the mics are. You gotta sit where the mics. We finna get started with some of these segments real quick, and of course I'm gonna go straight to what I know or what I do, and that's
He could go all the way. 95 yards, 38.
And now, sports.
in sports, it's going to be the same damn thing. Go Cavs. They ain't doing nothing right now because they already won. They waiting. They waiting on Boston. They waiting on Washington. And you know what? Let them wait. Let them get their rest on. Let them get their, just let them get their time to chill. Because that's we winning again. We winning again. It's nothing stopping us. It's nothing stopping us. Ain't nobody stopping us. No team out here. Now, Golden State, they doing the same thing. They finally getting a chance to rest. Good for them. They going to need it because we about to put that work into them. about to put that work into them. Simple as that. Simple as that.
I think so.
If anybody have a question about it, feel free to call 216-526-1555. I like to hear the naysayers and whatever talk. And, talk all y'all want because talk is cheap. The proof will be in the pudding when the finals come.
Yep. I only get into it during the playoffs, though. Like, I just, I don't watch it until they, like, that 7-game thing they do. Mm-hmm. When they do that, I'm all in. Other than that, I'm just like, go Cavs. But I don't watch the games, though, unless it's the playoffs.
And, I mean, it's the same thing with the Indians. The Indians right now, they on the streak, too. I haven't been watching baseball, and just like you said, I don't really get to it that much until the season start,
right.
Past the postseason.
Right.
But the Indians, they looking real good. I haven't seen the too many losses from them yet. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is when football season starts.
Yes.
But like I said, we drafted good this year. Finally,
I heard we did. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't know.
I
know you don't know.
I heard that we drafted good. So,
but we gonna do our thing, and everybody's still saying we might be 0-13 or whatever, 0-13 or whatever. I've heard different numbers, but they can kiss where the sun don't shine. Cause this is a Browns town. We Browns fans.
Well,
we don't play
I wish
that.
they damn do something then.
You supposed to cheer them on.
We supposed to be a Brownstown name.
We are a Brownstown. We not supposed to be a Brownstown. We are a Brownstown. This is Cleveland.
They better do.
This is Cleveland. How we not a Brownstown?
I feel some kind of
It ain't Pittsburgh.
I feel some kind of way.
Whatever. But that's all I got to say about sports. Go Cavs.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to move on to our next segment, which I finally got her music together. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do it like this.
G-O-O-D, G-O-O-D.
It's Poison Ivy with the Everything Good news and entertainment report. We changed it from the Ratchet News because it was ratchet. But now it's the Poison Ivy Good News. G-O-O-D Good. You got some news for us?
That is awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm dope.
Great.
I'm dope.
Yeah. Okay, so Fox News reported a little girl in Alabama who happened to be attacked by a kangaroo.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, because this is our second kangaroo story. Now, the first kangaroo story, old boy squared up with the kangaroo and punched him. That was that. But now the kangaroos is on something else. A 9-year-old girl was reportedly attacked by a kangaroo at an animal park in Alabama on Saturday in a harrowing incident caught on what is now viral. The animal bit Cheyenne White at Harmony Park Safari in Madison County. According to WEF, she required more than a dozen stitches in her head. I saw that. Did you didn't see that?
No.
It was off the chain. Anybody see that?
No.
Oh my God. You blame yourself sometimes. Like, why did I take her to the park that day? Or why did I take her to see the kangaroo? Mother Jennifer White told the station. This is not funny. In the incident caught on a cell phone video, a kangaroo reaches through the holes in a large fence to grab Cheyenne by the hair. Screams can be heard in the footage. And I'm telling you, it was devastating, seriously. Man. And then they put signs up that say, I bite, this kangaroo bites or whatever. And they said they working on closing the fence in a little bit because I saw the video and the kangaroo jumped straight through the hole and just took this little girl head off. I would have whooped that kangaroo's ass. That's all I'm saying. If that was my baby. But she stood there and let her baby head get almost ate off. Not knocking you, mama.
Now, wait a minute though.
I don't know.
Kangaroos don't eat heads though.
I'm thinking for real. What did the little girl do? What did she do for that kangaroo to come through that
she
fence?
Probably was picking with it, but
probably was blowing her tongue.
I'm not gonna talk about nobody's kid, but
they had a sign
up. They had a sign up though that said this kangaroo bites.
It said I bite.
And how old was the little girl?
9.
And she could read.
I
Yeah.
bite.
So
yes.
She could read. Did the mama see the sign?
She had to.
Beat that little girl ass.
I'm just saying.
Whoop your daughter.
So
this was in Alabama.
Yeah.
What was the other kangaroo story? When was that? Where was that at?
For forget, but the guy.
Was it down south?
No, I don't remember. But the dude.
Because there's something wrong with them southern kangaroos.
The kangaroo was attacking the man dog, and the man hopped out the car, and he squared up with the kangaroo, and the kangaroo squared up with him, and he stole on the kangaroo.
Nah, you can't steal on them.
He did.
And kangaroos box. You ever seen kangaroos? They cocky.
They will.
They cocky. Kangaroos ain't no little dudes.
So, and the good news is that the park operators are going to install another barrier between visitors and the pen.
To the little girl, I got one thing to say because
Sit your dumb ass down.
you should have been sitting your ass down. You was not supposed to be playing with the kangaroos. Her mama like, why did I take her to see the kangaroo?
She pissed that damn kangaroo off.
The kangaroo
She
bopped
pissed
her.
that kangaroo off. What's up with people beefing with kangaroos, though? That is a wild animal.
It's a black thing. I think
These people were white.
we don't black people don't get along with Australians.
Yeah, I ain't doing no kangaroo. I don't even want a kangaroo stuffed animal.
Man,
I'm
that's
cool.
crazy. That's crazy. That's the voice in Ivy report, man. I'm gonna play your music for you one more time. Kangaroo won this fight. But we gonna march on Australia. And we gonna talk about this with the Australian government. Kangaroo and black affairs will be fixed. That's for sure. We ain't gonna have no kangaroo, black people racism. Fried kangaroo. You don't know what kangaroo is. I don't even know what they eat for real.
Eat the kangaroo's pocket.
You want to eat kangaroo while
cut
you?
the pocket off and eat it.
What's up, man?
There might be some protein in that kangaroo pocket.
Did you leave the door open, Aim? Because some people just walking in. You gotta check that door. But my man here, he the other part of the show, so let him in. You gonna sit right here in this seat right there, cool breeze. But we finna move on to the next segment, which I have to do myself. You gotta let him by. But let's go into this. I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna do it this time because Haji trying to get smarter, and she doing her final, so I got we gotta look out for her.
Be the change you wish to see in the world. You can make the difference. Ordinary people like you and me making a positive difference in the world by practicing paying it forward.
All right, so the pay it forward for this week is, and this is what Haji sent me, a complete stranger paid $10,000 so that one lady could have a liver operation.
Oh, that was sweet.
That she otherwise couldn't afford. She still doesn't know who was willing to pay it forward on that day, and she just very grateful. Now, the story here on payitforwardday.com don't really give the information of the person's name or where it was, but for somebody to be noticing enough that this person is in need and they see this a dire need, and for them to come up, especially with that amount of money, that's a gift from God.
I would do that.
And I mean, that's you would give somebody $10,000? Mm-hmm. You won't even give me $10.
If I had it.
You had $10.
If I had 10,000, I would give it to somebody.
But what about the $10?
I need my $10 deeds. My gas tank be on low sometimes.
Your gas tank be on low.
If I give you $10, what I'm gonna do when I need that $10?
I give it back to you when I get $10.
When is that?
When you give me $10, I'll figure it out. But I be wanting to borrow $10 sometimes. I be short. I be short exactly $10.
We're gonna keep finances out of our relationship, okay?
We ain't not gonna, But I mean, just that's inspirational. I want to challenge people to call in during the next couple of months and talk about their random acts of kindness. We need to see more of that, especially in our community. I know I'm guilty of passing by people who might be homeless or whatever and not giving them nothing, because one, if they feel like they can work and hold the door open and ask me for a 10 cent, 50 cent, they should be able to find a job. But if you really in need, then yeah, we gonna try to work on some more help and helping you out.
I have helped enough. I have gave enough.
You done?
Yes, I have gave change.
You finished
for so many years.
That's all you're gonna do.
And you know what's crazy? I never need change now. When I used to give my change to homeless people, so if they claim they homeless, and then I would need it and not have it. So now my cup holder just stay full of change because I ain't giving it away.
There's also another story here where one lady, I just don't believe you. One lady contacted a hospital to see if there were any needy families that could use some flights which she wasn't able to use. As a result, one family was able to travel across to Australia to be with their very sick family member in the hospital.
These people so kind.
But now you in Australia. If you black, remember them kangaroos is crazy out there.
Kangaroos
them down south kangaroos, they jump in black people.
Whoop your ass.
They beat that little girl up in Alabama. So it was the girl's fault though. The little girl fault.
Girl did something.
She was bad.
She did something.
She shouldn't play with the kangaroo.
He was aggressive too.
You probably didn't like the little girl. The little girl was probably talking too much. She was like,
and it wasn't she.
I'm gonna hurt you, little Mr. Kangaroo Man.
But she wasn't like really close to the gate or nothing. He kind of like really jumped through that hole and snatched her up. Like he had beef with that little girl.
The baby probably was there
that
before.
Was kangaroo beef.
Kangaroo beef.
Kangaroo beef.
People eat kangaroo. Is there such thing as kangaroo beef?
I ain't no damn kangaroo.
You ain't gonna eat no kangaroo.
I'm just saying that front part might be all right though.
The pocket.
The pocket might be.
You just only eating kangaroo pocket.
Cut it up like some bacon.
What if you could dip it in a fryer and it'd be like pork rinds? Kangaroo pocket pork rind.
Hey, that might work. With some, what kind of dip though? What would you dip it in?
Probably the same thing you dip pork rinds in, or would you make you some yum yum sauce?
I'm gonna dip it in some yum yum sauce.
There's some kangaroo and some yum yum sauce. That'd be. If you wanted some kangaroo recipe, see Poison Ivy.
That might do something
on her website.
You are what you eat.
PoisonIvyCooksKangaroos.com.
You are what you eat. Okay, you are what you eat.
Yeah, so you want to be a kangaroo?
I'm just saying.
You want to be a pocket. You want to be a purse. You want to be a kangaroo purse.
Shut up.
I don't get it. You talking about that? You want to eat the? Okay. You want to eat the pocket? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Might be good.
Just the pocket.
I don't trust the rest of the kangaroo. The pocket is where the baby is, so you know that's cool. I'm just saying, you know that's cool. Don't play like that.
I don't know what.
You know the baby be in the.
I have a joke for that, we can't tell it on air, so because I think about where other babies come from and people's appetites, so we can't talk about that already.
That's like, and it's about to be real gross to some people, but that's like eating placenta. It's good for you.
And on that note,
I don't want to eat it, and I wouldn't. But why you can't eat the kangaroo pocket? That's crazy.
I just need you to do me a favor.
So
slow down, man.
So if you went to Save-A-Lot and they like, ooh, we got this new special kangaroo slice, you ain't gonna try that out?
No.
It just come in like a little slice.
I eat what I know what they eat. Like we eat beef because they feed beef certain stuff. That's why I don't eat like stuff that eat people. We don't go around eating lions.
So if all the animals that we
I have ate alligator though. I ate alligator.
And they start pushing kangaroo. You ain't gonna try that kangaroo?
When that happens, we'll see.
You gonna fry that kangaroo?
This ain't The Walking Dead yet.
You gonna grill that kangaroo?
Ain't in the apocalypto.
Like, what you doing today? Barbecuing that roux?
Barbecue the roux.
They about to put that roux on the grill?
We ain't barbecuing no roux.
Jameson and roux?
Nah, the Jameson might change my mind.
Do you like your roux minimum?
I might baste it in Jameson to see what it tastes like. We're gonna take a quick musical break. And then when we come back, we got our guests in the building. They sitting here now. I got your name as Brandon Landrum for some reason, Ronald. But we gonna fix that when we come back. And we got Danielle here, and we gonna talk to them about their things and what they got going on in the hood and the streets and the cities and all that other stuff that there. Aim High in here taking pictures. Mafia Me Studios in the building as always. You having a hard time with your camera, bro?
He over there doing something.
Yeah, he's doing all. He flipping and flopping and stuff. See, right. I got your name as Brandon Landrum up there. If you see it, that's not your name.
Not okay.
I'm gonna get you together.
Can you slap yourself?
No, I won't.
Slap yourself.
But I'm gonna play this music, and when we come back, we'll be talking to them. Right now, we're gonna play a little of what I always tend to play, Wildlife Sounds, that Talking Walls.
I like that song.
And then we gonna play some of that Donna Lee, Big Jet. I like that. That Big Jet is dope. So we're gonna play that too. This is the hottest radio station in every city that you ever been to and the ones you ain't going to. This is The Vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Poison Ivy, she somewhere.
I'm here.
And Haji, I hope you pass.
She will.
If you come back sad, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Haji, come back on your kangaroo, girl.
There's something wrong with you.
Yo, all you hateful, hypocrite leeches, try hang with us. Make sure you know we dangerous. We're much more than street smart. We'll expose the weak heart. So it goes.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Stories of the warriors inside.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
What is dark must come into light.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Brute force done a bad mind.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Never tell a lie.
These walls keep talking, though they won't leave you alone.
I'm bad to the bone. I hold my own tightly, righty up on the chrome. Not gat, but battle axe, followed by boomerangs thrown. With technical precision, hitting right beneath the dome. I just let them go, they decapitate, then come home. Beef up security, hire more firepower, yo. When I get you as if you stood all alone. Cause Mr. Hunt, seek and find and kill. Murdering, long range from top of the hill. When the blowgun spits, poison tips rain down. Off-duty samurais move with wildlife sounds. Yeah.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Stories of the warriors inside.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
What is dark must come into light.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Brute force done a bad mind.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Never tell a lie.
These walls keep talking, though they won't leave you alone.
We murderiferous like mama gnomes. Firstborn child, get wild and get ground. To food for coyotes somewhere in Arizona. My queen, mean Colombian devil's breath. Scopolamine dreams make you lean into death. Go try to breathe, I begin to squeeze even tighter. Drop your code, walk away, drum and spray some cover fire.
We burn, bad mind, backbiting hypocrite parasites. Thunder rolling from out the sky, but not until the lightning strikes. These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Stories of the warriors inside.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
What is dark must come into light.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Brute force done a bad mind.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Never tell a lie.
These walls keep talking, though they won't leave you alone.
Prepare to be terrorized and shown while your paid muscle lay crumpled, entire face blown. Off, I'm the boss and I change your chromosomes. From a little girl trapped in a grown man's body. Take off that dress, let's end this little tea party. I know you feeling scared cause it ain't fair. How? With 6 million ways to die, you chose now.
Mind what you a do, watch what you a say. Pre every caution sign along the way. Remind yourself each and every day. Remember me tell you, me say that me tell you be warned.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Stories of the warriors inside.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
What is dark must come into light.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Brute force done a bad mind.
These walls keep talking, though they never tell a lie.
Never tell a lie. Never tell a lie.
Killer with a smile you can't escape. You told me that you want a taste. Take a ride around my brain on a big jet. I'm gonna take you for a ride on a big jet plane. I'm gonna take you on a trip. You can ride the brain waves. You're my co-pilot. I'm the captain, babe. Take a peek through my hair crack, rose tinted shades. I'd glide through life on faith. Babe, dumb in my baby brain. Inside I'm all over the place. A smile you can't escape. pay bills in peace. Perspective spurs my sanity. Take deep breaths for the clarity. At the time thinking about your hands on me. Big jet killer with a smile you can't escape. You told me that you want a taste. Take a ride around my brain. On a big jet plane.
I'ma take you on a trip. Tucked in a cloud of a brick. Drunk of the taste of your lips, nose diving, you're smiling, you taking a piss. My side's on me once and my mouth's talking shit. The way it feels when your hands on my hips. The way I'm weak, I can't help but submit. Overdue, it's for you, come we're taking a trip.
Take it, pass it right, taking flight. Take it, pass it right, taking flight. I'ma take you on a trip. Tucked in a cloud of a rip. Drunk with the taste of your lips. Down inside of my mind, take a dip. Yeah, I'ma take you on a trip. Tucked in a cloud of a rip. Drunk with the taste of your lips.
Drunk with the taste of your lips.
Let me take a sip of that. Big gulps when I'm trying to drown shit out. We smoke when I need to kick back. Relax with the back strap. I want to live in your life. Guide you around my mind map. Welcome to my world. Lost girl. Trying to find a way back. Out of space, she's out of place. Her watch is always set to leave. Dream through the night, dream through the day. Manifest reality. Blue skies, clear seas, angeliques, palm trees, yeah. You and I, we palm trees, yeah. Creams and ice and smoke rings, yeah. Pick your brain and scream your name. Perfect balance, harmony. This rock my chaos, bring me near. Take a ride, just you and me. Take you far away. Leave the face, sweet escape. She said, kill the whip, but you can't escape.
We are back on. We back on. The Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, the Open Mic King, Poison Ivy in the building. That Donna Lee, that big jet is dope. I gotta say that. Every time I play it, I like it. Thank you for sending that in to us. We appreciate it. If you want to get your music heard, send it to thevibeonair@gmail.com. Make sure you send it to us. We will play it on the air. I got everybody in here eating some of these steak and chicken egg rolls. They come from my homegirl Kia, a blessed, what is it, highly flavored, blessed and highly flavored catering. She up there at Three Kings if you want to check her out. Three Kings on Emory Road. Yeah, shit, and they good. But we back on the air. It's the vibe, y'all.
What's the name of the restaurant, D?
She at Three Kings, but her catering, it's blessed and highly flavored. You remember when she was on the show?
Right, but I forgot the restaurant.
Yeah.
Three Kings, blessed and highly flavored. Follow her on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, we back on the air. Cut the music. Yeah, that blessed and highly flavored. Ooh, excuse me. I had ate something and it came back up on me. But we here to talk to them. Give me one of them, man. Give me one. You know, I got one, but give me another one.
These are yours.
These all mine?
Yes, sir.
I ain't passing them out.
But just a few of them.
Just a few. I got you, man. I got you. Now, when y'all talking to the mics, you got the orange mic right there. You can turn it that way because you can have it over your head. You know, you don't want to actually hold it. You know, women don't want to hold too much. You know, however you want to adjust it. But right now in the studio, By the way, that blessed and highly flavored. Make sure y'all check her out, Kia, up there at Three Kings. She be doing her thing.
That was really good.
And I watched her while she make them. She, you know, she cold.
That was really
I was at the barbershop getting my hair cut today, and everybody kept coming there like, man, you know that cook up there at Three Kings? I'm like, yeah, I know her.
Yeah, she.
You know, I got cool with her. Like, yeah, I know her. And they was like, yeah, man, we had these egg rolls the other day, and we can't stop eating. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go up there and get one. And I've had her food before, but I had the egg rolls, and I'm glad I did.
They pretty good.
They taste like you want to slap your mama.
Smack her.
They good. Shout out.
Like not literally. You would probably run up on your mom and like, what's up, mom? And just be like, real hard. No, you won't slap your mama. I hope you don't slap your mama. If you slap your mama, it's a special place in hell for you. But right now in the studio, we have two of our guests here, and I'm about to change one of their names because I don't know how I ended up getting Brandon Landry's name on there.
Thank you.
I know, but no, Brandon Landry's a good dude. He's not as tall as you, but you know, we got my man Ronald L. Jones. Is like is Ronald RONALD L.JONES. You got to spell it in, and I got to do all this work and stuff to get it on there. But Ronald L. Jones and Miss Danielle Taylor. And they both here to tell us about what they doing. We're going to start with Danielle because Danielle was kind enough to bring us a gift. She brought us a card, Poison.
What is it?
She brought us a thank you card. Ain't nobody ever brought a thank you card before.
Let me read it.
It says a special note of thanks. You can read. It's very nice, man. And that's nice. Did you bring us anything?
He bring us nothing.
Did you bring?
My presence is awesome.
It says a special note of thanks to you with a pretty bird and some little bird notes for all your special help. This is awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. Bring us gifts. Don't bring your ass on the Vibe on Air and don't bring us nothing. This is special.
I had a gift, but I saw this was.
You ain't have nothing.
I had a gift. I'm telling you.
This is special.
It would have had you.
It would have had you.
It would have had me. It would have had me.
But
Well, have me next time, man. Have me next
Well, Danielle is here to talk about her brand, which is Now We Know, which is part of the Inspire Network, I believe.
Yes, not my brand.
And well, I mean, it's not your brand, but you know that's how I'm gonna phrase it. Okay. And she's gonna tell you what this is about. I've read up on it. It's something that's close to me, and we're gonna talk about that in a little bit too. But Danielle, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Just like to thank you again for having me out here. I appreciate your time and this opportunity to be able to spread this awareness.
No problem, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Now, your name is spelled differently than I have it spelled up there. So did somebody spell it wrong on it? Which one of us spelled it wrong?
If it was
that's
these, just let them
technically
know.
on the thing. It's not wrong. It's a long story to that, but it'll be okay.
Okay. Well, as long as you good with it, you good with it. I'm good with it. So tell us about Now We Know.
Now We Know was formed from Inspire Networks. It's a campaign that's informing men and women all over the world about the harmful effects of sanitary napkins and tampons.
And like I said, this is something that's close to me because when I was younger, I was probably in my early 20s. My cousin, she was 16, had died due to toxic shock syndrome due to that same circumstance, and affected my family deeply. So, give us more info on it. Tell us about the dangers.
Research has shown that the material and the chemicals that's in it, in order to get a sanitary napkin and tampon white as snow, you have to bleach it. So these materials like wood fibers is made up of trash bags, tire rubber, so many different chemicals that we never knew was made in them. We just go to the store monthly and we buy this product because it's a necessity. This is something that we need, and the education was not out there what's in them. So when I seen the video went viral. It's like 220-some-K views. And I was just like, wow. When I seen them do the demonstration and talk about the pads that were on the market and the Cherish pad, which we have, it just absolutely blew my mind. And I really resonated with the situation because, like you said, I have family members that, went through that and are still going through a lot of female elements. So I was happy that the opportunity was presented to me to be a voice in this.
Now, name some of the things you said because it sounds familiar.
Actually, dioxin, tire rubber, Farron, bleach. Because
listen to that. It sounds like almost some of the same stuff that's in cigarettes.
Yeah.
And we was just talking, and that's not to get off subject because this is gonna be funny because she's stupid. She said she used to eat candy that tastes like cigarettes.
Yeah, and I can't.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't-
The cigarette candies?
No, not the cigarette candies. They didn't taste like cigarettes.
Ones with the red tip.
No, wait a minute. I don't know.
This was a little brown candy in a red and yellow wrapper, and I promise you, it tastes like cigarettes to me. I don't know the flavor of this candy. It's an old candy, and if I can think of the name of it, help me Jesus. But it tastes like cigarettes.
Wow.
Wait till I find this candy.
I never heard of that.
Wait
I
till
don't
I
think I
find
would want that.
Wait till I find it.
So basically, women for years and decades and centuries, however long that's been going on, because I'm not very familiar with feminine products except I used to go get them when I was married. I didn't want to. Have been putting all these carcinogens in y'all body, and it's being sold as around a regular basis to millions and millions of women, and the outcome could be death.
Yes.
Wow.
And then like tampons, that's like really not good because you're holding everything in, and that's really a breathing ground for bacteria, and that's where you get the TSS, toxic shock syndrome. And then with the sanitary napkins, it's still holding bacteria because all that's just sitting there. It's just sitting there for bacteria to grow. And I was just mind blown, like I said, by it. And I just want a better option for me and other women.
Now, tell us exactly what toxic shock syndrome is, exactly what it is.
I believe is where bacteria sits and grows, and it begins to, harm, I believe, the woman's uterus, her vagina, and it causes different symptoms. I haven't did a lot of research, and I should, but I'm a little nervous. But
that's okay. That's okay.
It's just not good, and I've researched that 2 to 3 women die from this yearly from toxic shock syndrome.
So what do we do? What do we use? What do you?
Until now, we didn't have anything. Now that Cherish is here, you're able to have a better option for, your daughters, yourself, your sisters, and every female that you come across. You want to be able to educate her and give her this information of the Now We Know campaign and the products that we have available for them.
So you guys have tampons available also?
Yes. No tampons at all.
I know, because they don't really recommend that either way it goes, but you know what I'm saying, putting that in there. But you do have like the what about panty liners?
Yes, we have the panty liners. We have the Cherish Daily wear. We have the nightly wear, the overnights, and then we have the pad with wings.
And what is that made of?
We have a negative ion strip that's in it, and that helps because it's natural from the earth, it helps the uterus to relax when it's contracting, because we contract when we're in our menstrual cycle. So that begins to help release and give it, a relaxed state. Mm-hmm. And then it also fights away the bacteria that we have from wearing them for amount of time, because the absorbency level isn't what they say. They say it's 8 to 10 hours, but they're not. You constantly are changing. You're constantly checking yourself. And, as a woman, we know we have accidents where, we thought, oh, this is protected and this is going to last for hours. And then, you're constantly in the bathroom checking yourself because it's not what they say it is.
Now, normally this is the part where I'd be like, but this is a very, very important. Like I said, people are dying due to not understanding or being aware or being ignorant of a lot of this. And women themselves don't know a lot about this. And this is something y'all really need to know, especially if you have young women that you are raising. So open your ears. If you want to talk to us and find out more information or ask her some questions, feel free to call in 216-526-1555. Poison. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I had to.
That's okay. So the project. The product, it contributes to the pH balance. Does it do that?
Oh, it has so many benefits. We have had so many phenomenal testimonies. I'm hoping that my Inspire family call in tonight and give some of their testimonies. I was able to get the product when I went to Atlanta for our grand launch event in April. And when I tell you, when I brought the product back and when I used it, I could not be more excited to be on my cycle. And everybody, women know that we're not excited. We're not happy. Like, it's not what they put in the commercials. Oh, I can shoot the basket. I can score. I can jump that hurdle.
Unless you wasn't expecting it.
Exactly.
Unless you in that expecting mode where you don't know if it's going to come. You're praying if it comes.
So, I was excited. So what I actually did, I said, well, I got the Cherish, but I just want to see. So I put on the regular one first. Cramped in, moody, just not feeling it. So I was like, okay, I gave it some time. And I said, okay, I'm going to try this bad boy. I want to see if what it's made of. So I put that mug on. OMG.
Now, when you tried it on, did you take it for it? I don't know how y'all do it. Take the test run. I mean, it's just weird to me.
Just leave it alone, please. Just leave it alone.
Did you go jogging in it? Did you do
I
a
think
backflip?
I would take it for a test
I wanted to
run.
do some backflips because I was like so excited. But like I was able to get up and function. And it actually, like I said, it took my cramps away. Results may vary, but it took my cramps away. And I'm greedy when I'm on my cycle. I eat everything in sight. So it's like it took my cravings away. It took the bloating away. And I was just like happy and everybody liked me.
So what about the expense of it?
Well, all of them that I named, the Cherish Daily, the Night, the Liners, and the Wings, they're $5 for a pack of 10. And when I say you be like, oh, only 10, but the absorbency level, the design of these pads are amazing, and you're not going to, need that bulk that we buy, and we run out because we're constantly changing.
So what do they say the amount of hours you can wear with a Cherish?
Man, we got some stories, man. Yeah. We got some stories. People have tried this bad boy out for hours. When I say they went beyond the max of maybe 10. So the absorbency level is out of control. You would just really have to try it and experience the Cherish and love the way you feel. It's just been phenomenal with the stories that we have. Like, they tried that bad boy out. They said, I want to test the limits of this. And they tested, and they said that they were dry. They didn't have that icky feeling that we feel, and I'm amazed by it. And I just want to share with every woman I come across and man, because like I said, they got daughters, they got wives.
So is it odor absorbent? Is it like
yes, took away the odor and
that's
everything.
Good. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to try that then.
Now, because the man in me wants to just move on, we're gonna come back and talk more about it in a second. But I got to talk to my man Ronald. What's up, dog?
What's going on?
Yeah, sports and stuff.
Education and sports.
Education and sports. You want to fight? I just want to do some man stuff. Let's go smoke some cigars and talk like we in a locker room. Ronald, what's going on, bro?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
We are here to talk to you about AWE, Athletes with Education, which is an academic sports program, which is different from other sports programs because you focusing on education, which is very important. And you told me about it, one day we was talking about some other stuff because, me and you go back a little bit.
We do.
Not only are you a graduate from the great Glenville High School, Big GV, but when we in a play together?
We was in a play.
We was in a play. How was that play? We ain't gonna talk about that.
No, let's talk about
no,
that
we're not
play.
gonna. We're not gonna do that. but also, I think you got a SAG card too. You was in a movie.
Yeah, Draft Day. I was in a movie.
Yeah, it was Kevin Costner and all that.
Jennifer Garner and a few other characters.
Yeah. So you like doing a lot of stuff, and you do security. You just all around cool dude.
I try to be a pretty good human being.
Yeah. But let's talk about AWE. I see you got the shirt on, the Legends.
Yes.
Let's tell us about your program.
Oh, well, AWE is my youth organization. Like the card said, it's an academic sports program. I found 2015. I wanted to come up with my own idea, different from all the other organizations. Not to beat on the other organizations, but I feel that education is pivotal in our youth lives these days.
Absolutely.
Because they could be great athletes, but if you don't have the grades, no one will never see how great you are. And they don't even have to be an athlete. They can want to be doctors or lawyers, but it has to start in the school system. So you have to get their grades. Currently we're registering for football season coming up here in June. Second week of June, we'll start our summer conditioning at 1700 in Denison in Harvard Science Academy.
Okay.
Fees $65 for the football players. We have a drill team. Not a cheerleading squad. We don't want no pom-poms. I don't want no pom-poms.
Ain't nothing wrong with the pom-poms.
There's nothing wrong with the pom-poms.
You want them to feel more like they doing
You don't
more
want nobody in there
active
jumping
stuff.
like a kangaroo.
No, we don't want no kangaroos in there either.
No, we ain't doing no kangaroos.
For
some reason, them kangaroos don't like us.
I wanted to be a little different, so I had a drill team because the young ladies these days, they're not. Give me an age, they want to lean and dab and rock and hey. So I have young children, so I lean, dab, and rock all the time. Yeah. So I want them to feel really comfortable within themselves that they can dance.
And we gonna demonstrate that a little bit once we later in the show about you leaning and dabbing. But
oh wow.
But let's talk about some of the educational stuff. We know you got football, you got drill team, you do basketball and everything like that. Yes. What incentives are you showing to the kids that's going to help them besides just being on the team or on the teams that's going to help them to better their grades?
Well, in the league that I'm in, Ohio State Youth Football Conference, which is ran by Jermaine Cross, Urban Myers is handing out scholarships to these young men with great academics.
Okay. Glenville sending some more people to the whole state again. Definitely.
You already know.
Yeah, no other school got that.
And I post them up. Every time they bring me their report cards, say, "Coach, look, I made the Mayor Road, I made the Honor Roll." I take a picture, then show all the people. This is what my organization is producing. Mm-hmm. Scholar athletes, not just student athletes, scholar athletes. So, I make them feel really good, give them a gift card to one of these restaurants or something.
How you get into that?
Into having a youth organization?
Yeah, how did you, what drove you to that?
I love kids.
Do you?
I've been working with kids since I was 16.
Okay.
So, and I have a bunch of my own.
I bet you do.
All right. How many is in the bunch?
13.
7. I got 7 and 2 grandbabies. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it drove me, and I see everybody else doing their thing, and I wanted to do my own thing. It's all right to be a part of an organization, but to start your own and to put your name behind it and build a success story out of it, it really drove me. And plus, I see these kids out here just lost.
Yeah, wildin'.
I cry when I see the news, 13-year-old boys getting life for robbing somebody or shot dead or still on these corners selling these drugs. We buried a football player a few months ago. Last year, he was riding a dirt bike.
Yeah.
And got brain damage, died. 14 years old, great player, great student. It's sad. So if I can save somebody's kids, or at least help put a positive impact on them, it's easy to do your own.
Right.
They're with you.
Right.
But somebody else's kids, you really want to, I really want to step out and give a hand. I was once a kid myself.
No.
So are your children involved in your organization at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. They don't want to play for nobody else but daddy.
That's what's up.
What's your sports background?
Strong safety, Glenville High School, number 9.
You know.
Well, I'm just sorry to say I was a bomber and
they bombed.
Yeah,
and they bombed.
We throw bombs over there.
No, y'all got bombed on.
We throw bombs.
I don't even know nobody who really even went to East High.
We were so much better than Glenville. We were so
never.
In the 70s.
That's what the bombers was.
Period. I saw some people from Glenville at the reunion.
They get blew up on.
Tearing it up. Why you in here?
Well, it wasn't nothing wrong with dating from another school.
Right.
They always wanted to come to Glenville Prom anyway.
We ain't
It was
never
the
wanted to come.
nicest.
We ain't never. We ain't never.
Where y'all used to have y'all prom at? In the back of What school you went to, Danielle?
I went to Elliott High School.
Who?
Elliott. I'm not from Cleveland.
Okay, I was about to say we ain't heard it. I was about to
Go
be like,
Orangeman though.
who?
Orangeman.
The Orangeman.
Orangeman. Does that mean is that the guy who picked oranges?
Orange man.
The Orange Man.
They did pretty good, I believe, in a football season. I really haven't been following a lot of sports, so.
Now let's change gears because I don't want it to be too serious. I want everybody, because these some topics that we gonna finish discussing definitely, but we like to have fun here on the Vibe on Air. We like to vibe. The vibe is always gonna be vibey. It's gonna be very vibey. So we're gonna play some games in a little bit. But you used to sing.
I should have never.
Yeah, you shouldn't have told me that, Danielle. So why don't you sing us a song? Let's hear that voice. You said you was big time.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you out there.
I'm currently working on a song. My album's gonna be called Mind Frame.
Okay,
so
see.
Do a little bit of that.
You got to send some
How
music
you come
too.
up with that title?
Just the things I've been through. I kind of want to just release and get everything. Kind of tell my story of some relationships, things, family, just a lot of little subjects that I want to kind of.
Do all the songs be bashing men?
No, I don't really do a lot of bashing, actually. Not really. You know what I'm saying? I can, but, you know.
Wow.
But I just kind of stay true to myself, my personality, talk about, topics that mean things and stuff like that. So.
Well, let's hear a piece. Let's hear something. Hey, Felicia, I see you on Facebook. Facebook people viewing in. If you want to call in and talk, feel free. 526-1555. Is the phone on? Okay. I know that we had some issues on Facebook real quick, but, I know you're viewing on YouTube right now, so.
It's so hard to find the meaning of a friend. Every time you turn their back, they hate it. Contemplating, do I want your man? Do you want my man? The story never ends. Got a knife in my bag, but I reply. Phony smiles, they're all around, so stand your ground.
Okay. Let's get some applause.
She said, "I don't want your man. I'm too busy trying to find the right pad to put on my ass. I don't want your man."
You better say it.
That was too much. That was way too much poison. Thank you.
saying.
Thank you for that.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. We didn't need that.
Cherish yourself.
Now we got my man here, Aim High. He's a studio guy. He got a studio. If you ever need some studio work, he'll be free to do it for no money. Just put him out there. Ronald, I heard you can sing. Nah, I just play. I ain't hear that. Yeah, you can act.
A fool.
Now, when you did the movie Draft Day, which was, like I said, filmed in Cleveland, I think it was one of that when they started doing those chains of movies. It was probably one of the first ones they filmed in Cleveland in a long time before they did Captain America and then the Alex Cross and all that stuff. What was your part in that movie?
I started off as just the extra, but I guess they saw something different in me and moved my role to one of the recruits for our first round draft pick, which I can never get the guy name right. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really have a talking role. I did interact, with the celebrities, so it was pretty good. And it's not a 3-second. Hold on, pause that so I can see. You can actually see me in a movie.
Oh.
You ain't got to put it on slow motion. There you go, right there in front.
What did you want to be when you grew up? Because I'm getting this vibe that you are I know you like kids and everything, and you're doing your youth thing, but I'm getting the vibe that your life is basically drove into different situations, and you just flourish when you get there. So when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? What did you see yourself being when you grew up?
A professional football player.
Really?
Yes. My Uncle Red used to call me Mean Joe Green.
Yeah. So if you did turn out to be a professional football player, would you still have your youth thing going? Would you still do films? Or would you just strictly do football?
I do believe I would still work with the youth. Any athlete, the TV comes to you. So, that probably would just go along with the contracts. But, yeah, I think I would have still wanted to do a little acting and still work with the kids.
What roles wouldn't you play? I'm hitting you hard. Come with it.
she shut you up, bruh.
Yeah, what roles would
she shut
play?
you up.
I couldn't play a gay role.
Okay.
I'm not against it, but I couldn't play the role because I can't see myself kissing a man.
What else couldn't you play? Because I got some films under my belt, and there's certain things I wouldn't do either. That's why I'm asking.
Pretty much everything else I'll probably get off.
Would you play a child molester? Could you do that?
No, I could not. I cannot play a child molester. No, it just wouldn't even feel
Could
right.
you play a rapist?
No.
You could tear them. You could take it and tear them.
Now, I want to ask this.
Probably. I wouldn't want to play that
Probably.
She messy.
She is, though. I want to ask this question because you did a major motion picture here in Cleveland, and usually when you do a major motion picture, you get into the Screen Actors Guild. You get your SAG card, which is, where a lot of actors want to be at because that gives you the opportunity to audition for other bigger films. Did you get your SAG card?
I did not, but I got credit for being in that movie.
So you probably can get you a SAG card and just didn't know it.
Yeah, probably so.
You didn't have an agent or anything like that?
Yeah, Real Styles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I work with Real Styles.
Because I was going to see if you wanted me to do it for you. But,
you still, other avenues is great.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. I'll be learning as I go. But let's get back on point. No, let's not yet, because I got a game. I want to play a game, and I'm gonna take a break first before we go into the game. And when we come back, we're gonna play a little game to see where they minds at. We're gonna jump into some music real quick. I'm gonna get into some of this A-Bomb. We Saved the World, and then I'm going to get into a little Brandon Landrum.
Yes, please. Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Lil B. That we thought was him today. The camera thought he was Brandon Landrum for some reason, but he ain't.
That's you always mentioning somebody's damn name.
You tuned in to The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. Poison Ivy. Haji, I hope you passed. You need to call me and let me know. We'll be right back in a little bit. That speaker louder. I turned it up too loud. But that's all right. We'll live.
You guys are wild.
When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Tonight we say the word. 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 I see you living life, another day to fight. Baby, don't you cry, no. I can set you free, just like in your dreams. Baby, come with me now. We can fly so high, way up in the sky. I can save your life, girl. When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Yes, I can be your Superman. Yes, I can be your Superman. I could be your Superman. Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word. Chi-Town, Miami Beach, take you overseas, babe. London to Belize and everywhere between, make you all believe, yeah. All believe, yeah. When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Yes, I can be your Superman. Yes, I can be your Superman.
I could be your Superman. I could be your Superman. Superman. I could be your Superman. Superman. I could be your Superman.
Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word. Tonight we say the word.
Found love when I found you, and I never wanna let it go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Found love when I found you, and I never wanna let it go. Caught me off guard, took me by surprise. Just appeared to me, but baby it was you. I had to pinch myself to see if this moment was a dream. 'Cause it wouldn't be a nightmare if ever you had to leave. And I never wanna be without you. And I know without a doubt, you're heaven sent to me, you make me better. And I wanna love you forever. You came and stole my heart, and I never ever wanna be apart. It's so real, the way you make me feel, girl. There ain't nothing like it. And I never want you to go away. I always wanna be this way forever. There's a beating in my chest, a taking of my breath whenever you're in the room. And something brings me back to life, instantly revived. Every moment that I spend with you, words can't express how I adore you. Don't even know who I was before you, and I don't need to know. Look how much I've grown, hey. And I never wanna be without you. And I know without a doubt, you're heaven sent to me, you make me better. And I wanna love you forever. You came and stole my heart, and I never, never wanna be apart. It's so real, the way you make me feel, babe. There ain't nothing like it. And I never want you to go away. I always wanna be this way. Hey. Forever is a long, long time, and we both know we can't control fate. I knew that we were made to be together. I don't wanna rush, but I don't wanna wait. You're the only one right for me. I know it's destiny, and I'm willing to give my all to prove that there's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. Hey. Nothing I wouldn't do.
You don't eat your milk and cook. We back. They having a heated conversation over here. They just talking over there in the corner. We back though. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king, Poison Ivy. Haji, did you pass?
She did.
I hope she passed because she ain't called back yet. I'm just hoping she did well. But you know, there's only one. Yeah, I had to give myself props.
Yourself.
Yeah, I had to give myself props because I'm an open mic king. And we back in the studio with Danielle and Ronald. And I'm saying his whole name, Ronald.
Ronald.
What, do we call you Ronald or what did I call you when we were doing?
Do they call you Ron, Ronnie, or Ron?
They call him Ronnie D.
Call me Ron.
His name, you got no D in it.
Unless you get into the business world, then they like Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones. Make sure y'all talking into the mics too, because we want to hear y'all on the recording. No, don't start beeping. Now we gonna play a little game here. We gonna play a little game here, and have some new game show music that I would like to audition for you guys, if you don't mind. Are you ready?
Yes.
And now we're gonna play in Say a Word. Figure out a word. Say a word. It's the game show where I tell you a word. You gotta tell us the first word that comes to your mind. Now, the word, if the word comes out that you come out with, if it's ratchet, you get the wrong buzzer. If it's not ratchet, then you get a correct answer. All right. Now, we all, every black person come from a place of hooditude. Somewhere. It's ingrained in that somewhere. So, we're going to start with my man from Glenville. Mr. Jones, your word is touchdown.
Football.
That is correct. Correct answer. Danielle, your word is diva.
Me. No, Danielle. No. Patti LaBelle.
No, the first answer was.
First answer was her. She should have got
no,
it.
actually,
Yeah.
no, that's correct.
Yeah,
that's the correct
that was
answer.
good.
It was you.
That was really good.
You ain't got to change it. No, you can't change it. You only got to stick with one answer. Ronald, your next word is Polish boy.
B&M's.
Nothing against B&M's, but nothing against B&M's, but you went to Glenville. You were supposed to say Sahara's.
Oh.
You were supposed to say Sahara's. You have to say. Come on, man. We used to cut class and go to Sahara's.
He wasn't cutting class. He was in class.
No, he was cutting. He cut class. If he went to Glenville, he cut some classes.
Yeah. We used to go to Dion's. I didn't. They did.
Dion's was way after that.
Dion's was right next door to East Side.
Man, everything was next door to East Side of prison. The road to it. Danielle, your word is typical.
People.
I'll give you that one. Ronald, your word is exacerbate.
Oh. Are you serious?
Your word is exacerbate. First word to come to your mind. Don't think on it.
Pass.
The first word to come to my mind is Google. Google that.
Can't pass. Ain't no passes. Sorry. Danielle, your word is diphtheria.
Diphtheria.
I can't think.
First thing that comes to your mind is you got some words.
Yeah, kangaroo.
Who that for?
We're going to buy her a kangaroo stuffed animal, too.
Kangaroo.
Australia.
We would have took fight black people, too. Fight black people.
Danielle, milk.
Nasty.
Give her a ding.
Come on.
Give her, yes.
I was gonna buzz you, but she didn't want to ask the question.
Okay, Ryan. Popsicle.
Ice cream man.
That was a correct answer right there. You know, when you had the ice cream man coming down the street, all you gonna get is a popsicle too. You might only have enough just to get the cheap popsicle on the one with the one sickle. You can't get the one with the two popsicles on the.
25 cents.
You get the cheap one. All right.
Okay, Danielle. Purple socks.
She trying to think it out.
She said stylish.
No, she said childish.
Childish. Okay.
I don't know.
But no.
Because she took too long to think about it. It's just the first word that come to your mind.
Okay, I got one more. Let me see.
All right, I got one. Ronald, your word is railroader.
Collinwood.
Okay. That was good.
The right answer would have been chumps.
Oh, that's wrong. Trying to get me beat up on the slide.
Danielle, your word is plaid.
Say that again.
Plaid.
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 Traumatized.
Oh my goodness.
Why?
Because my mom used to make us wear the ugliest plaid coats. We used to freeze in the winter and take them off because we did not want to get roasted in school. It had the fur around it and everything.
It did. Oh my God.
Traumatized.
Okay, Ryan. Glue.
Ooh.
Gorilla glue.
Gorilla glue. No.
You know what?
How you gonna give him that?
What did he say? Wait a minute.
I said glue. He said gorilla glue.
I know. I should give him a buzzer because that's hood, but it depends on what kind of gorilla glue you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, so I know what they're talking about.
All right, there you. Diamonds.
April. Only because it's my birthstone and I'm born in April.
Okay.
That was 7.
Ronald, the same word, diamonds.
A lady's best friend.
True.
The other correct answer would have been down in the flats.
See, y'all talking all this Cleveland lingo, and that's not fair.
No, just being here. Just being here. Let's see here. No, that would have been a wrong answer, though. All right, Danielle. Let's see. West Tuscarawas.
What in the hell is that?
Canton?
Yep.
Is it really?
What?
It's a street in Canton called West Tuscarawas. That's why she said she was in Canton, so I gave her one.
Okay.
So she wouldn't feel left out.
All right, Ryan.
Y'all be clouded. It's just like not fair.
Coke 45.
Ooh.
Billy D. Williams.
Right. Or my auntie.
You could have said it works every time.
All right, Diamond. Magnums.
Let me buzz already. Let me get the buzz already.
The first night.
No, that's actually.
That was good.
Shout out to Ray Jr.
That was good.
Oh man, I got another one. This is the last one here. Ronald. First date.
One night stand.
Ooh.
That's hood though.
He just subjective draw.
It's hood, but I will allow it.
You try to put me as a rapist in the play.
Wow.
You might as well go all the way.
All the
Go
way.
all the way.
Bang, 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 bang.
Danielle. Flexible.
Stripper.
It's ghetto, but I will allow it.
I like that.
All right, that was another game of Say a Word. I'd like to thank our contestants for playing. We do appreciate it. And you do both get the consolation prize. Somebody ate them. So y'all out of luck. Oh, man. So you mentioned the play. You know, she joking about you playing the rapist. But actually in the play that we was in together, you actually played this nerdy dude. He's like, what is he? Was he a businessman, preacher? What was he?
Choir director.
Yeah, he was a choir director.
Yeah.
and do his voice.
I cannot go back.
You can do it. You can do it because you did it.
Tap into it. Tap into it. Just let it flow. Not that kind of tap.
Here you go. Here you go.
Just let it flow. Channel it. Yes.
Channel
it. Find it.
Pookie, get over here, Pookie.
He's like, gee golly, Pookie. I'm not going to have it. It was funny.
What did you play, D?
Myself, actually. Literally, I played myself, the Open Mic King, hosting the Open Mic Night in the play. Yeah, they wrote the part for me, literally. So, it was hard acting. I couldn't remember my lines. I didn't know, what to wear. That's one of the perks of being me. They write you in the plays. Now, Daniel, you got a guest here too, and I need you to slide over so he can get on the
Slide.
Yeah, just put the mic over your head. We want everybody in on this, and we're gonna have him introduce himself and tell us what his role is, because I'm sure he's part of the program with you. If you brought him with you, he's been on Facebook going hard for us, threatening people.
Right, coming to find people.
So, what's your name and who you is?
I am Fred Barkley. On my other page, I'm Freddie Barley. I have 2 pages.
Okay.
That's a long story. But anyway, I'm a part of Inspire. I just came on 2 weeks ago. And in those 2 weeks, an amazing transformation has happened in my life just because of the awesome energy and just everything that the mantle of Inspire carries. Because the vision is so large, because it is so needed for right now today, it just resonated in my spirit to the core of my being. And it's like when you see something and you know that's it. You know it. And that's what Inspire was for me. So it's taken me 2 weeks to get from that thought to where I am right now.
You could say it inspired you?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It really has. And it has led to me, it's an amazing thing that when you partner with purpose that you've been given, you know that you're supposed to be destined for something. Each one of us wants to strive for something, and then something comes along. Well, Inspire came along, and all the bells and whistles went off. So it's been my mission to connect as many like entities or like people or like situations, because we're all on the same path. I wouldn't have met you guys if you guys weren't on this path of progressively doing what you're doing with purpose. Look at what you're doing. As soon as I walked in here, I was like, I couldn't believe it. That this gym was right here on Broadway, near 55th in Cleveland, Ohio. I had no idea. It's like the best kept secret. As of today, that doesn't need to happen anymore. All over the map, people need to know about the Vibe radio station and what you're offering, what you're allowing to come in, what you're promoting, everything that you stand for, and look at the partnershiping scenarios, relationships that are happening. That's what's so important about this, is bringing together all these like-minded people that are on the same pathway to grow, to increase, and most definitely be inspired.
Well, the radio station hasn't come about yet. We're working on that. But the Bible Air show, we gonna it's things in play though. We definitely building, and I appreciate the kind words that came from your larynx.
You using some big old words today, D.
I try to tell people I'm educated. I'm just be drunk a lot. But what's your position there? What do you do with Arise exactly? I mean, with Arise, I'm thinking of my other business. I'm thinking about Inspire. It's Arise, Inspire. Now we know.
Well, I was trying to get this live back on because that was really important for everything that was going on. But what I do for
216-526-1555. I'm sorry, I'm talking to people on Facebook while you're going. Keep going.
Good. I came in just like everybody else does, as a distributor. Mm-hmm. And as a distributor, you are allowed to basically just, start your own company. It's It's a direct sales marketing opportunity like nothing I've ever seen in the entire years that I've been exposed to MLMs and direct sales marketing. I was previously in Houston, Texas. That was a situation that had me really tapping into those kind of markets. And when I got here, I've been here for 3 years.
Talking to the mic too, you can bring it that way.
I've been here for 3 years, and
I know you like to lean back a lot. You can swing the mic closer to you.
Yeah, I've been here for 3 years, and this connection right here is phenomenal. So as a distributor, for $35, you come in, and you're able to promote the product and create a financial structure for yourself that's second to none. And so just in 2 weeks that I have done this, my connections with people who are moving towards the stars have been unbelievable. And so what we do is we promote. We just say, hey, watch a video. We'll get back to you after the video. As soon as they watch the video, it's a no-brainer. It's an all-natural product. It helps women with their menstrual cycle. These women have testimonies that are unbelievable. And from there, it's like, well, how do I get this product and give it to my loved ones? Well, you not only can get the product, but you can also use it as a business opportunity. That's when all the bells and whistles should go off. You mean to tell me that I can not only get this product for my wife or my sister or my daughter or the woman in my life, but then I can also take this product and market it myself? That's when all the lights should come on, and you should see yourself positioning yourself as being one of the legacy star distributors in this company just by your mind alone, imagining that you're going to connect this product, this company, to as many people as possible. And that right there is going to put you on a pathway similar to where I am today. In 2 weeks, I've done this. If I can do this in 2 weeks, what's your limitations? You shouldn't have any. Look at where I started from and look at where I am right now. So if I can do it, then what's stopping you? Nothing but the desire to just pick up that phone, call in, get connected, and say, I'm ready to change my life. And if you're ready to change your life, then let's do it tonight. Let's get inspired, and let's make this happen.
And let's switch gears a little bit more towards the now we know, because I want to talk more about that too, because, you know, she said, what is it? What was the number? How many people have died from toxic shock syndrome, and how often?
They say 2 to 3 women die each year of toxic shock
Bring it
syndrome.
down.
Of toxic shock syndrome.
And that's a number that, you know, that's a large number.
Yeah.
Over something that they say that they supposedly need. Mm-hmm. Now, you're saying the product is cherished.
Yes.
That's you could use to replace tampons.
Yes.
Tell us more about that actual product, because we never really dug into what that actual product is.
With the Cherish line?
Yeah, like the Cherish line.
Well, like I said, it has 8 layers. We actually have 8 layers. And the absorbency level is so profound versus the leading brand that we have on the market.
Have y'all done the test like they do on TV where they put the blue fluid on there?
We have been going all across the globe we're hosting focus groups. They're called focus groups, where you can come in and see the live demo where you compare the leading brand and the Cherish. And when I say it's so phenomenal, it blows your mind how the absorbency level is when you do the demonstration. We're actually having one on May 20th here in Euclid. So you guys can go ahead and request me on Facebook, Danielle Taylor. I can get you an invite. You have to register, but it will be May 20th in Euclid, and I can get all the information, because you want to come out and you want to see this demo. You want to come out, you want to see this video, because it's going to educate you and it's going to resonate with you. It's going to resonate with men and women.
Okay, so you got me thinking. Okay, so you said that they use all these things to make the product white as it is, right?
Yes.
Toilet paper is white. So 9 times out of 10, what they putting in the pads, they putting in the toilet paper. So have you guys thought about a toilet paper?
Oh man, Inspire is so outside of the box. There's no telling what we're gonna come up with because we're so
I'm
innovative.
thinking even panties too.
I don't
you know
think
what
you
I'm
stuffing
saying?
toilet paper up in you though.
But you're wiping
For
with it
long
like a
periods of
pad.
time.
But the same thing with a pad though. You're sitting on top of a pad. Toilet paper, you actually getting in there and you wiping. So it's like I don't want to wipe
It's
with.
amazing how many things we're exposed to.
Yeah.
Wow, the body.
Yeah.
Yes, the body.
So this test, I mean, I'm sure it's mostly geared towards women, of course, because most men don't need tampons except some of them suckers
But
we know.
also
But
have things for men as well.
Like what?
We have a phenomenal nutraceutical line where we have a supplement for prostate. And then we are forming a campaign called The Right to Fight. And then we're having a first annual 5K run in Atlanta, Georgia on June 3rd, where we're going to go ahead and do that 5K run and go out here and get this awareness, not just for the women, but for men also. We have a memory booster. We have a testosterone supplement called Empower. And then we also have sexual enhancement for him and her, Sweetest for the women, and Taboo for the men. So we have some phenomenal things. Inspire is really, really just being innovative.
I'm gonna give you the number to this one guy. His name is Dion Dye. He really needs it. Dion, if you're watching, we're trying to look out for you. Dion Dye is his name. They like to call him Bear, sidekick Grizzly Bear. They have supplements for you, brother.
So Danielle, can you reiterate on the prostate situation y'all got?
Well, that's at a large too. Men are dying and suffering.
Yeah, because I know somebody that may be may have prostate cancer. So,
So, you want to just stay connected and aware of what's going on and know that, it's products out here that's going to help, and Inspire is one of those door openers to be able to get people things that they can use for better health and wellness. Mm-hmm.
Now, let's switch gears a little bit because our time's starting to get short, but I want to talk to Ryan a little bit more. You deal with the kids. You have you have a number of coaches on your team?
I got a few coaches.
And are they all in the different, genres of sport? You got baseball team, you got basketball team?
Just basketball or football.
So no soccer?
No soccer. Maybe somewhere down the line. I
Right.
on a baseball
Tennis.
team.
Swim team? No, just playing.
I love the swim team. I can swim.
You can swim?
I can swim real good.
Now, I know you, we go, back a little bit and, you do security and all this stuff, but you're not a really big guy.
You don't have to be.
You're right. You don't have to be.
Hey, that look on
I know,
my face.
because last time I saw you had a lot of shirts on and made you look like you had shoulders. And you do got one of those faces that be like I ain't playing, dog.
Like, Igga, please.
I wish you would.
I wish you would. But
no way.
He the security guard everybody want to be cool with. Deal with no problem.
It's just what happened. He's a security guard I'm cool with. But what's coming next with AWE?
I'm gonna try to implement an arts and craft, program, because there are a lot of talented kids out here who really can draw, who have some creativity. Somewhere in the future that's coming up.
Well, if you ever need any, we wouldn't mind doing a live event there, putting something together.
Oh, yeah,
help promote it. I'm always here for the kids. I like the kids.
Please don't like the kids.
Registrations is open right now for AWE Legends. Call Coach Jones at 216-264-7117 for the ladies who want to be on our drill team, lean and dab a little bit. Also, give me a call. Coach T. Rogers is our coach. She's an awesome lady. She can lean, dab.
Ain't he supposed to be leaning and dabbing?
Yeah, you're supposed to do some lean and dab.
We need to play some lean dab.
Let's see if we got some lean dab.
We need some lean dab.
Turn up.
Turn it up.
Aim high.
He need another one. Hey,
Turn it up a little bit.
Hook him up. He need another one. Hook him up.
We gonna need some.
We need some dab juice.
Let's see what we got here. Let me see what I got here. I'm finna play some.
He ready to.
We're finna play something crazy. I'm gonna play this. gonna play this.
He said that's what he do all day.
I got a song. It's called "Party and Dance" by Menace and Deja.
He do it all day.
Turn that up a little bit, Aim High. Just a little bit.
Here we go, y'all.
This that damn music.
I'm about to break out the bars. Hold up.
That's a whole lot of dabbing now, dude. He's supposed to be. That's a lot. That's a lot of dabbing. He gonna be damned out.
It's too much for you.
That's too much. He needs some more
I need some mellow. All right, I'm gonna.
There we go.
There we go, y'all.
Dab it out.
To the wild lifestyle.
Dab it out. Look, see Danielle got it. Danielle, get it, Danielle. She killing it.
So y'all turned up now.
Hey, okay.
That's what happens when you go to
That
violin.
was good.
Y'all nuts.
I like to have fun. I like the kids to have fun.
That's what's up.
All about the kids.
So we getting close to the end of the show, and I appreciate y'all coming out. You know, we did a lot of things, talked about some stuff, had some fun with some stuff, but I want y'all to give out y'all information so people know exactly where to find y'all. You know, we're going to bring Mr. Freddie Barley over here to slide back into the pit shot so we can, we're going to start with you. Give out your information so people know how to find you and know how to reach you.
Get
Okay,
that
on
mic.
Facebook, you
Grab the
can
mic.
simply find me. My name is spelled on my primary page now is FreddyBarkley. The E is omitted. You can find me on Facebook readily like that. Or my cell number is 713-543-1498. 713-543-1498. Fred Barkley. Freddie Barkley.
Okay. I got is it Barkley or Barley?
It's my real name is Fred Barkley, but I got 2 pages, and the person that helped me set up my second page couldn't spell crap.
Okay. So you shouldn't have them help you no more.
First
I
and
got
my
you.
last name. So
Go ahead, Danielle.
Okay, Danielle. You can find me on Facebook, Danielle Taylor. Danielle spelled with a Y, DANYELLE, Taylor on Facebook. And you can also go to Innovators of Success on Facebook. And you definitely want to go to Inspire Network's fan page and then go to inspirenetwork.com/822779 where you can go ahead and get connected with me and become a customer. You know, that's first and foremost. Ladies, you want to link with me and get this product in your hands, and it will be available soon.
And in other places.
oh my God.
That's what it's for.
Shut up, B.
And the website for Now We Know is
the website for Now You Know is now NOWEWENO.com.
and it's actually .net. I looked it up.
Is it?
Yeah, it's .net.
Well,
Cause I tried .com. It might. I don't know. When I went to .net, it came up.
Okay.
So awesome. I did my research. And Ronald.
Right.
You can find me on Facebook, Ronald Jones.
Ronald L. Jones.
I don't think the L is on the Facebook.
No, it's not. You're right. It's only on your cards. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Ronald Jones, because you put the L in there, you're going to miss me. Ronald Jones on Facebook, AW Legends on Facebook. On Instagram is JBall2334 with the AWE symbol, or you can call right to the AWE organization, 216-624-7117. All boys and girls ages 5 to 14. Come out, register. Let's win some championships and inspire our academics.
Yes.
Let's do it. I like that, man. I like that. I'd like to thank all y'all for coming. We appreciate y'all. We're going to have the fake audience applause for you. Clap for them people. Come on. We appreciate y'all. You know, go ahead and make a shout out.
Shout out to VIP Customs. They do all our apparel for AWE Legends on 105. I think it's 836 East 105 VIP Customs. They do all of our apparel. Great, reasonable, turnaround is really fast. And to Tanya Higgins for sponsoring us with some breast cancer awareness.
Shout out to Tanya Higgins. Fighting Soldiers.
Fighting Soldiers.
She did the show a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
She good people. She funny too.
She was in a play. She was in the movie with me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's how I met her.
I didn't know that. Tanya, you be doing some stuff. We're gonna have to talk. Go ahead, Dan. You got some shout outs?
Yes. First off, I'd like to shout out my amazing sponsor, Gina Jones. If it wasn't for her, this opportunity would not have been presented.
Mm-hmm.
And then shout out to all my Inspire family, all my amazing leaders, Diana Townsend, Mr. Damon Crump, Mr. Damon Coleman, our CEO, Spencer Iverson. I'm just ready and be inspired.
That's what's up. That's what you want to shoot some people out to?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to, my team. The one who brought me in was Joshua Coleman, and then immediately after that, Bella Simpson became my primary leg, and then Cameron Martin and Shanice Boynes. I really appreciate you guys coming in, and of course Danielle Taylor, because she's the first person who clicked with my vision to let's get out there and launch Inspire for real. Thank you, Jock. T. Morris, for your inspiration. You're the one that has been pouring into me. Also, Logita Love, I want to thank you also for talking to me every day as I have travailed this initial part of this campaign. So thank y'all very much, and we will be back.
And I'm sorry, hold on, you guys. I definitely, can't forget my team. Without y'all, it wouldn't even be possible. So shout out to Team Innovators of Success. I love y'all, and I just cannot wait until we just take this by storm.
Wow.
Shout out to y'all, too, for having us on here.
Thanks.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, definitely.
Team vibe. Team vibe.
Definitely shout out to me. Definitely.
Miss Poison Ivy over there. Poison Ivy.
Shouting me out is like shouting her out.
He know he wouldn't be nothing without my ponytail.
That's one of her many, many successful wigs. Shoot your stuff out, Poison. Wait a minute. Before you shoot your stuff out, I want to do this.
I'm nervous.
Shoot your stuff out.
Oh, okay. It's your girl Poison
I just
Ivy.
dropped fire on him.
It's your girl Poison Ivy, Poizon IB, everything, Instagram, Facebook, and just remember, you don't want to go toe to toe with a kangaroo.
Oh man, you don't know. Them kangaroos is out here crazy, man. If you black, all I got to do is say this real quick. Okay.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be free. 24-hour bail bond service. Call 216-255-0611. That's 216-255-0611.
Shameless plug. But you're dealing with the one and only Mr. D's in the building. You are tuned in to the Vibe on Air. I'd like to thank our guests for coming. We appreciate it. Tune in this Thursday coming up. We got some more guests for you. I think we got my man Millie Rock. He gonna make it this time.
I hope so.
We got DJ Millie Rock coming. We're supposed to have the M. Moody Band, but we will see. We'll put that out soon. You are tuned into the Vibe on Air. Make sure you hit us up. Follow us on Facebook by going to the Vibe on Air.
Where they need to follow you at, AIM?
They also need to follow us. Yeah, AIM, how is that? Mafia Me Studios. Hold on, the time about to be sure. You better hurry up. You're going to stop me in the middle of mine. Got to call letters out for the show.
Mafia Me Studios 890 on IG, and you can hit me up on Facebook, Amos Darby, AMOSDARBY, and
That's it.
Tune into the Vibe on Air every Thursday. Check us out on Facebook by going to the Vibe on Air. Hit us up on Instagram by going to the Vibe on Air. YouTube, of course, is the Vibe on Air. Download the Mixlr app to your Apple or Android device. Join, and then follow us at the Vibe on Air.
If you don't, we gonna misplace your mama.
Like they did at that funeral home last week.
At that funeral home.
This is Mr. Deeds. You can catch me on Facebook at D Carroll. Or you can hit my business at Mr. D's 24-hour bail bonds, or you can hit me on Instagram at Mr. D's is who you need with underscores in between each word. This is The Vibe on Air, produced by me, engineered by me. Poison said some stuff. We out.
Oh my God, that was awesome, you guys. I enjoyed myself. Y'all got it again.
Oh, man.
Y'all did it.
Wow.